Hi, everybody. Today we're here with Mark Ramos. I'm really excited to get to know him and his business, which is all about amazing baked goods. So he runs Kwosson, and you can see from his wonderful hat, he is the real deal. So I'm just, there it is, see, croissant, and it is what you think it is. It's a croissant, right? Go to his website. We'll tell you all about how to get to his website. He can tell you but he'll tell you a story here today. So Mark, why don't we just start by telling us a little bit about your background and how did you come to become, how did you, arrive here as a baker?
Yeah, it's maybe not the story you would expect. I didn't go to culinary school. I haven't been working in bakeries my whole life. I'm actually a software engineer by trade, and I've been doing that for many, many years. And I do love that, and I've enjoyed building things. I've really always enjoyed putting things together, building them, and that's what appealed to me about software. But a few years ago, I discovered baking. I decided, you know what? I love croissants and I want to make a fresh baked croissant. It's something that's not easy to get
Right.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little bit spoiled by a bakery in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started making them. I had no idea it'd be as difficult as it was. It took me quite a bit of effort, quite a bit of time, quite a bit of, banging my
Yeah.
head against the wall. But after these past years, I feel like finally I've done it. I can make some croissants. And what I figured out was even more than eating these things, I love making them.
Wow.
Yeah, there's just a real joy in making these pastries to me. It never gets old. I do it all the time, just for the fun of it. My wife laughs that I throw half of it out. She's like, "What are you doing? Those are
Great.
great. Oh, those aren't quite what I wanted." So that that's how I got into
Okay.
baking. The University of YouTube, believe it or not. If you
The
go on
University of YouTube.
learn anything on YouTube.
I
It's
know.
incredible. I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that's great. What a great story. For, was this during the pandemic then that you kind of got started?
Coincidentally, it really was. I'm not sure if it was because of the pandemic,
Hmm.
but we bought our house here in Superior June of 2020,
Oh,
which was,
okay. Right in there. Yeah.
yeah, the heart of it. And it was pretty soon after we moved into this house that I said, I think I've got to start playing with some dough.
Yeah.
And here we are.
So what do you said you live in Superior. What do you love about our local community? You've been here a few years now.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was in Denver for about 7 years
Yeah.
before I moved out here, and I always fancied myself a bit of a city guy.
Mhm. Right. Urban. Right.
Yeah, I'm like, I love having my coffee shops and restaurants,
Right.
and I
Right.
don't know that I want to go out to the suburbs,
No,
but
no, no. It's awful here.
yeah, since I've got here, I've been like, wow, this is like the world's greatest secret. I think everyone in the suburbs wants a city people convinced that it's boring. They
Right, 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 right. You don't want to come here. Oh, it's hot.
don't come. It's awful. No, I absolutely love it. The open space, the beauty. I feel like, we look out our windows and there's mountains
Yeah,
right there, right?
yeah,
It's peaceful. Like it's absolutely wonderful. I feel like I'm living out in nature,
yeah.
but I'm
You
a
are.
10-minute drive from anything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No, it's true. Well,
Yeah. And
that's
so
good. That's great. Well, we're happy
I
to have
love it.
you here.
Thank you.
And yeah, just back to your baking. What do you find most rewarding about your work with the,
Yeah, I think it's an intersection of a couple of things for me. Number one, when I was a kid, my parents are from Portugal, and
Mm,
yeah, my mom loved to cook and bake,
mm,
and she was always baking something. And of course,
mm,
kids, we love that, right? There's always some kind of treat that she's making for us
sure.
for no reason. And I think I got habituated to that. I've visited Portugal and Europe several times, and I
Mm,
absolutely love there how you can't go 2 blocks without running into three pastry shops.
mm, mm.
I just love that. And in addition, like I said, I've always loved building software, right? There's
Mhm,
something about that
mhm,
that really brings me joy. What's always been missing from software is you build this thing and you put it out there on the internet and then people use it, but you never really get to see or
mhm,
connect with that. And
mhm,
when I make these pastries, you get to hand it to someone, you get to see
mhm.
a physical thing you can touch, and you get to see someone enjoy it. And that's
Yeah,
like everything that software doesn't have, right? So I
yeah.
think it combines all of those things for me, and it's just it's meditative and a joy to make.
Meditative. That's an interesting way to put it, but I can see that. That's it's used up. There's a process and
Yes.
then there's a satisfaction. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
A huge reward at the end.
Yeah. Well, and then it just also, vision for the future. You've been at this for a little bit now, so you've mastered the croissant. And what else? What else do you bake, and what's your vision for more?
Yeah. So this is really brand new. I just started a couple of months ago, and I'm running out of my home kitchen as under the Colorado Cottage Food Act, right? So super small, super new. My vision is to get to a physical location, and we've got to build there. But as far as what I'm selling, my focus is totally on French traditional
Okay.
pastries,
Okay.
laminated pastries, croissants, and all their variations. And I do little other things, right, that some people haven't even heard of, like canelés seem to be something that, my customers are always asking, what is that? And I'm always saying, just try it. I'll tell you what it is. It's one of my favorite things. And I'm also doing bread, which is not something that I've been selling or put on my website yet. And that's mainly because I just don't have the full equipment in-house
Okay.
yet to
Okay.
bake a volume of bread, but that is coming very soon. And I'll be letting everybody know. So total focus on French pastry,
Okay.
bread, and my vision for a physical location is
Okay.
kind of a walk-in cafe. We plan to have coffee, maybe breakfast sandwiches some mornings.
Okay.
This type of thing is where we would like to get to in Superior.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so right now, since you're relatively new launching, who are you selling to? Who are your customers?
Yeah. So far, it's mainly just people in the area
Mhm.
who've been finding out either by word of
Okay.
mouth, through my minimal online presence. So
Okay.
we just have a website and
Uh-huh.
some Facebook activity,
Okay.
right? I've done a couple of pop-ups at our
Okay.
community center here in Superior, where I set up a table with a ton of freshly baked goods and people would come by. I've also supplied some pastries for Superior Chamber of Commerce events.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, they have some monthly events like Chat with the Chief, for instance, at the community
Oh,
center.
gotcha. And you supply some snacks or croissant, I
Yeah.
mean, more than snacks, fancy snacks,
Oh yeah, fancy snacks, whatever, treats, whatever you want to call
treats.
it. Yeah,
Oh,
and
great. Those are some cool outlets then.
yeah,
Um, so, you mentioned your website, so you're keeping things kind of lean, not big into social media right now, but people can go to your website and just put in their email address. You want to talk more about how to reach you?
yeah, please. We are staying very lean. It's this operation is very, very new, very, very small, and making these pastries takes a lot of time. A lot of time. It's a lot of effort, a lot of work. Super rewarding. I love it, but I want to keep the focus on that and not on trying to manage lots of
Yeah.
sites. We have our website, kwosson.com. Come and visit. You find out everything you need to know. You can place orders for Saturday morning delivery currently.
Oh my gosh, that sounds really tempting.
Yeah, free
Um,
delivery. Place your order. I'll come and bring it personally to your house. And that's what we're doing for now. And also sign up for our mailing list because I'm
okay.
keeping informed
Yeah.
of future events like pop-ups. We'll actually be doing a bake sale for community food share Saturday, October 7th.
Oh, October. Okay, Saturday, October 7th. Okay, I'm jotting some notes down to make sure we have a slide after this interview that will have some more information so people can. Will that be on your website, Mark?
Yes, it will. I'll
Okay.
be
Okay.
posting that and emailing
Okay.
everyone soon
Okay.
about that. And there'll be
Okay.
more events coming this fall as well through the
Okay.
Superior
That's
Chamber and other things.
and you had mentioned just sort of in closing, you'd mentioned you had a special promotion you want to talk about?
I absolutely do. Yeah, for anyone who watches this interview, use code PARKBENCH23 when placing an order on my website, and you'll get 20% off on anything you order until the end of the year.
Oh, that's awesome. Guess
Yeah.
who's gonna go order after this?
Well, I sure hope you do. I look forward to bringing you some of my pastries.
Oh, that is awesome. So do you deliver just in the 80027 then, just for our
Uh,
listeners?
yeah, right now I'm delivering within a 5 mile
Okay,
radius
five
of
mile.
my
Okay,
home.
5 mile
Uh,
radius of you. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. Okay,
And if you're close to that and the website isn't letting you order, send me an email to the
okay.
contact
Yeah,
form and I'll be happy to arrange a
okay.
delivery.
I love
Yeah.
that. Custom baked goods and custom delivery. That's really
Yeah.
cool, Mark. I've learned so much. My mouth is watering. And but with that, we'll sign off and just I'll have some samples of your work and photos and a slideshow after this interview, during the end of this interview, so people can also get their mouth watering, get their
Yeah.
appetites going. So
Yeah, we eat first with our eyes, as they say.
yeah,
It's gotta
great.
look
Yeah.
good. Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you, Mark, for making time for us. And so everybody will just sign off now and say thank you for joining this interview. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks. Thanks, everyone.
Sure.
Bye-bye.